beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. The sun beat down. I had the radio on. I was driving. Trees flew by. Me and Del were singing. Little runaway. I was flying. Yeah, running down a dream that never would come to me. Working on a mystery. Going where it leads. Running down a dream.
We welcome you here at the SRL Cup Series. Obviously not the Magic Mile 170, but we welcome you here on the SRL, on the FTN, for a very early rendition of Nashville SuperSpeedway, obviously being called the Music City 200. You just watch the intro play. That'll play for the rest of the playoffs, which should be 8 more races. Now, give me just a second here. But just waiting for practice to wrap up. Of course, now that we're waiting, we just... Oh no. Did I make an oopsie? You can see Corey Lyles, I believe that is, in the infield, of course. So don't worry about that. Obviously, we're just waiting here for this race to start. It is very early, however, but you know what? We are here live. We're just gonna wait. Oh my gosh, oh no, they're all dying onto the front stretch. That's not very good. Personally, I don't think you should wreck on the front stretch. I think you should wreck on the back stretch. In all seriousness, however, we're back for an amazing race. Unfortunately, on the day 9/11, we're going to be going quiet on laps 9 and 11 for respect to those 3,000 who did die, the tragic attacks that happened that day. So, a very unfortunate day, very horrible day, and unfortunately, that's what happened on this day 22 years ago. And out of respect, we will be going silent on laps 9 and 11, so we will definitely not be here for those. But the Music City 200 here in SRL, and I'm pretty excited for this race. It's going to be pretty fun, of course. This race is just going to be a very simple one at that, but very unfortunate. I believe FORL Trucks does have the week off, so that's very unfortunate, but we're still here. Just kind of looking through stuff right now. I think we should bring up your point sheet here in a minute during qualifying. So next week's race is going to be at Pocono. A very interesting race at that, but a very interesting track, I should mention. So the point sheet is going to look like this here in a few minutes. I will grab it and read it out. So definitely not the spreadsheet. So some updates on last week's situation. Dominic Barbagallo suspended for 1 week, or not 1 week, one season, or the rest of the season. So his playoff spot is forfeited. And that means that someone has received a spot. And that person can be racing for a championship at the end of these 8 weeks. Obviously, 9 races in this playoffs, 8 races to decide where you end up. So currently, what I think is going to happen is it's going to be unpredictable. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be dramatic. It's going to be everything you've wanted in a championship. You want to know what it's not going to be? Boring. Because this is going to be one of the best playoffs ever in SRL history, I believe. Now, I apologize for my very quiet talking right now. We're just kind of waiting for qualifying here, and I believe we've just gotten our wish. So, we're going to check out everyone. Who should we watch? I think we're going to watch Walker. That's exactly who I wanted to watch. So here he goes, out for a run. On SRL. He's going to stop the car. Let's cut the Corey Wiles. Nope. Huff. Alright. I'm going to bring up something on the program alert here in a minute. Let me bring it up. We're just waiting for qualifying to end here. We're going to bring up your ticker after someone starts to set a time. Now, I believe we're actually the first FTN program live tonight. No, we are not. It's the Integrity Ignite series tonight. At Darlington. Just waiting here, but we're going to toggle your ticker. Have it up on the screen for you. So you can see where your favorite driver is tonight here. We're just kind of waiting for everything to pass by. Of course. Oh no, that's not what flag we want to see from this. Oh no, I think my ticker is breaking. My own dang ticker. But I believe that's the end of Huff's run. So that's the fastest time. We're gonna go look at Michael Deitch. Oh no. So to bring up the program alert here, I apologize for the choppy stream. Coming up next, the Integrity Ignite Series at Darlington and FORL Truck Series at Auto Club. Of course, on YouTube here at Fireball Talks NASCAR. We will be going silent, however, tonight. Oh no. I don't think this likes me. Alright, well, that's our program alert for tonight. No one else really to watch. Oh my! gosh, I apologize. I'm off tonight. I unfortunately haven't had a nice week. I couldn't take a break, but you know, we're here. We're ready for Nashville. Of course, 52 seconds in practice remaining. I apologize for any lagginess. And that's going to be a horrifying crash for Walker. I think he's just gone. We're going to go watch Aaron Schugel if we can. I'm going to go see if he's on track. He is not. I'd love to see... Okay, my timing screen hates me. It's not really good, is it? Rodney Roberts or Glenn Bundren Jr. Glenn Bundren Jr., but he's going to stop on track. So that's not really fun, is it? Just going to stop there, and now he's gone. So you're watching FTN at Nashville. We'll be going silent all laps 9 on 11 tonight. And for obvious reasons, it should be. So we're going to start your starting grid tonight, obviously. We're going to start getting into a better mood tonight. And I think we should attempt to... Oh no, my PC is being horrible. But we're going to attempt to be on a better wavelength here, I should say. Close the iRacing UI. Now, of course... Oh no. I apologize. You might see my task manager come up here. I'd love it if it came off that screen, but we're back. And I'm going to fix your issue for lagging so you guys can have a better viewing experience at home. I think it's fixed. Alright, we're good. Alright, so we're going to start reading off your grid here. Alright, so... Row 1, we have Elliott Drummond on the pole, and T. Samuel Huff. Oh wait, yeah. So, Elliott Drummond and Huff running out row 1. Row 2, going to feature Sam Brochu and Riley Marabello in the 92. Row 3, we are going to have Benjamin A. Walker and Jason Rajcock in row 3. Row 4, we have John A. Smith and Blaze McKinney. Row 5, we feature Aaron Brown and Gio Turpin. Row 6 will feature Malachi Drake and Glenn Bundren Jr. in that beautiful 37 car. Obviously not the colors he's sporting tonight. Ollie Reeves in row 7, rounding that out with Eric Heater. Normally Cash Gulp in the 15, but tonight it will be him. Corey Lyles and league owner Alexander G. Schumacher in row 8. Row 9, Aaron Schugel and Rodney Roberts, I believe, making one of his first starts in the SRL Cup Series tonight. Jason Alexander in row 10 and Gavin Austin. Row 11, we have Michael Deitch and Jordan Kuntz. Jordan Kuntz coming off of a 3-win season. Unfortunately, his fourth got taken away by Luke Peters on the last lap at Darlington last week. You can go watch that finish on FTN. Great finish. Luke Mahone on row 12. Same with Shane DiMantova. I believe Luke Mahone is race control, however. And that's going to be your field for tonight. So, very interesting field we have. But I don't believe that's all we can cover, because we've still got more. We've got your weather for tonight. Very beautiful sunny sky, 73 degrees with a north 2-mile-an-hour wind, and it's clear all around for some beautiful Music City racing here. And that's going to be the end of your grid music. We thank the grid music for being there for us. So, of course, ready to get this thing rolling. Elliott Drummond in a very old Brad Keselowski car. Brochu catching up. We're ready to go green. And coming to the green. Here we go. Everyone's going to be off. Here we go. Coming to the green for the first time in the SRL playoffs. We are racing here. Oh no, there goes Michael Deitch. Battle for second, it's going to be T. Samuel Huff. Or no, that's going to be Aiden Walker and Sam Brochu. Brochu obviously just oh, there we go. We have a closer battle for fourth right now. Huff, and that's going to be Riley Marabello. Marabello on the outside. Marabello will not get to him. Or Huff, I should say. Huff's going to take that spot and get on Sam Brochu's rear bumper. We're going to ride on board with Huff real quick. That piece of the work. That's her quick on board with T. Samuel Huff. Beautiful car. Obviously, we're going to go try to look from the back here for an amazing battle because we can probably find one with how intense this action is getting. And I think we're going to go back to Geoturpin. Very random drive to go back to. But he's going to be nearly side by side with Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown, of course, looking to have that. I don't think he will have it, however. Looking. Nothing, actually. We've got a battle up front. Right in front of Jason Rajcock. Could be up to Marabello. Nope. But these guys are going to get closer and closer as time goes on. Drummond hasn't even pulled away that much. And we've seen the leader usually start pulling away pretty quickly here in these SRL races, at least at the beginning. And then someone just comes out of nowhere. It's pretty interesting to watch, but that's not going to be the case tonight with, however, a very fun fact about Nashville SuperSpeedway. The last time before it was used in 2021 was, I believe, in 2011 in the Nationwide Series. The Nationwide Series had that exciting finish. Oh no, it wasn't. That was Iowa, my apologies there, but still a very exciting finish nonetheless in the Nationwide Series that year. But Nashville SuperSpeedway did host a lot of nationwide races. And fun fact about Nashville, that's where one of the, I believe it's going to be the Thirstbusters car that Rickwater Racing fielded for the 31, 41, and 79 back in 2008. So very random backmarker fact about Nashville. But you really don't need to know that. All you need to know is the battles on the track. There's going to be one spicing up here in a minute. We have lap 7 of 150 here. I'm lagging for some reason, but lap 8. One driver we haven't really focused on, Ollie Reeves. Ollie obviously ran very earlier into the season. I believe it was Charlotte. I don't think anything past that. But now he returns to SRL in that beautiful Ollie's 31. Here at the Nashville SuperSpeedway, obviously having the chase. And since we're on lap 9, we're going to take you for a moment of silence here. All right, well, we're back here on lap 12. Obviously, took a 3-lap moment of silence, lap 9, lap 10, and lap 11 for the 3,000 people that died on 9/11 in 2001. Somewhere around that figure, unfortunately. And very tragic event. And will always be remembered. Please never forget. And we're going to focus back on the racing, but please keep in your thoughts and prayers the families that did get impacted by that very tragic event. And yeah. Well, we're back. Lap 13 of 150. 23 cars have entered the race. Ollie Reeves, the first car going a lap down. I have no idea what happened to that 31. Did he wreck or did he just park it? We're going to figure that out here in a minute. Oh, I think he parked it. Did he wreck? We're going to figure that out here in a minute. Oh, we have Drummond. Oh, boy. We have a spicy battle heating up. We have Benjamin A. Walker on the back bumper. Walker, obviously, on the back bumper of the two. That's not going to be good because let's look at a cool stat for the two. What, 13 out of 13 laps so far this race. So, not really a stat you want to lose. 100% win. Or 100% lead rate, I should say. 14 of 150 here. Now 15, lap 15. Obviously at a 0 on the end of that, and we'd be at the white flag. Obviously we're not, which is why we still have 135 laps of racing left and 135 laps of amazing racing. We've got green the entire time. Ollie Reeves, our first car, went to the garage, and we'll be out of this event. Lap 16 now. Now 135 to go. So, top 3 up on screen. Now we're going to show you your top 5. Drummond, Walker, Huff, Brochu, Marabello, your top 5 so far. 15 laps into the event. It's gotten more darker here at Nashville SuperSpeedway. We're going to go on the gearbox of Elliott Drummond and see what we can see. So that's the gearbox of Elliott Drummond, of course. So you might have a quick program alert here. It seems the FORL Truck Series will not be going live tonight. I'm sorry to any viewers that did want to watch that race. It is not live tonight, so the Integrity Ignite Series at Darlington is our only event for tonight. Besides, here on SRL, very exciting race here on SRL. Single file racing doesn't always mean it's boring. These guys have kept pretty close, and if these guys keep pretty close, you can get some pretty good racing. Lap 20 of 150 here. Now, talking about intense racing, you may think Walker's not able to get past. He's planning a move on Elliott Drummond. You see him getting eventually closer and closer to that 2 cars bumper. And you gotta wonder, since the 3 car of Huff is a JFR teammate, when does he help Walker? Or does he not help Walker and try to go for his own gain? That's the question you ought to wonder. Does Huff be like, screw it, I want my own gainer? Will he be like, yeah, I'm going to help Walker by, and eventually use that to get by Drummond and possibly help or get by Walker? Now, maybe confused of why. They're teammates. They got to work together. I think that's a very important part of how teammates work. So lap 22 of 150, we're just waiting for the intense results here. 93 of Walker. So Walker's just trying to set up a move here. Desperately looking for one. Lap 22 of 150. Lap 23 of 150. We're just trying to look for any place Walker can make a move. It's Nashville SuperSpeedway. The track stuff on your tires. Maybe you want to save them early. It could be a combination of those two things. So obviously looking at the guy's speed on the screen, you can see how the speed varies from a piece of the speedway to another. So you got these guys on the front stretch going, well, now they're hitting turn one going 132. Now you can see how far those guys are behind. Ollie Reeves obviously going at an astonishing 0 miles an hour because he's in the garage. Now you can see these guys are going to hit an upwards of about maybe 170 on the front stretch. I saw 172. Ooh. Hitting 176 there. And then you see how low those guys hit. They went 140. That's 30 miles an hour lost in a short amount of time. There you go. Some real stats. You want to see how far is my favorite driver behind the leader. You'll be able to look for yourself. So, currently lap 26 of 150. And oopsies. Whoopsie daisies. Well, there goes the top three, obviously stuck on your screen for a minute. Now, what you really wanted to see there, because, you know, we love the top three, but yeah. I apologize. Oh no. My apologies. Oh. Okay, what are you doing? Please don't make a pass right now. That's all I gotta ask. All right, thank you. Well, we're back. My apologies there for the black screen. I didn't mean that. So, before the black screen of death hit, you may see a car. Well, you just saw a car right there. If you're curious on who that car is, that's Michael Deitch in the 57. Or could that be Shane DiMantova? That's Shane DiMantova. Or, wait, I'm confused. Hold on. Who's in last? My timing screen is telling me two different things. I thought it was Deitch for some reason. But I thought I saw someone behind him. And no, it's Michael Deitch. So that is Michael Deitch. I was correct the first time. My apologies. So we're just going to try to find Michael Deitch here. So here's Michael Deitch. If we go on a rear camera, you can see the leader is not that far behind. We go on board with, let's say, our leader, Elliott Drummond. He's downshifting into the corner. See that Deitch isn't that far away, 26 seconds back, but can make a move. Huff has seemingly gone by Walker after Walker tried. I believe his tires have died at this point. Oh, wait, we got a battle for 13th, I want to say, but I really don't want to cut to that in case we have a pass for the lead here. 31 of 150, of course. No caution will be out, don't worry. No caution, we're still green, do not worry. Imagine if a caution came out right now. Moving on. However, Drummond has an insane stat this race. 31 out of 30 laps led. Very insane stat. Now you can see Elliott Drummond a bit far ahead of Huff, and we're going to talk about the SRL point situation here. If I can stop yawning. So this car sounds so good. These just give you the raw V8 power. So off waivers, I believe there's no waivers. Not always yet. But I'm going to read off every driver who's in the SRL playoff. It's going to be the amazing drivers of Alexander Schumacher, Aaron Brown, Blaze McKinney, Glenn Bundren, Jason Alexander, I believe. Yes, that's going to be Jason Alexander. Shane DeMantova, Trevor Huff, Corey Lyles, Elliott Drummond, Jordan Kuntz, of course, Joseph Lewis, Malachi Drake, Riley Marabella, Sam Bertrand Walker, and Aaron Schugel. So that's your 16, your Sweet 16 playoff drivers. And, oh wait, no moves performed there. But some of those drivers that were claimed off waivers, of course, got into the playoffs. So Joseph Lewis, so far, has gone 0 for 1 of races he's attended because he's had internet issues earlier this night and he just couldn't attend. So tonight at Nashville SuperSpeedway, we will not have one of our chase contendants, or playoff contendants, I apologize. Side by side now for the battle of the lead. Huff under Drummond, the 3 and the 2, the 2 and the 3. The 3 is going to take the lead from the 2 for first. Weird, but Huff takes the lead. Drummond now loses the first lap lead here on lap 37. Oh. Breaking the draft on Nashville SuperSpeedway. Interesting technique. That's interesting, I want to say so myself. Jordan Kuntz in 7th. Just watch it here. Nothing really much to talk about, but we're gonna go through your field and see if we can find anyone. Let's check on Malachi Drake. Oh, Corey Lyles seemed to have gotten loose. Malachi Drake, a driver we haven't talked about in a long while. Aaron Schugel. Oh, we have a side-by-side battle on the track. Aaron Brown, Alexander G. Schumacher, 2 playoff contendants. They're going to go side-by-side. Door bang possibly, but he makes a call there. Side-by-side still. Here they go. Lap 40 of the race, but unfortunately no pass made. They are racing with respect. Can he get to the back bumper of the 18? And if he does, what happens? He's going to back out early. We move up high. I have no idea, but this could be intense. 110 laps to remain. And trying to analyze what's going on here. 42. Side by side. Here they come to the stripe. Brown's going to give up the spot. Try to look for a crossover. I think Ruby has it. Unless Brown can get there. I don't think so. Aaron Brown's not going to get there. Don't think Aaron Brown's going to make that spot up, though. We're going to run on board for a few more laps before we hop off. Alright, well, this is the final lap we're going to ride on board. Brown can't get there. I don't think he will. No shot. He's going to be able to make the pass there. Unfortunately not, but wow. Pure onboard footage of that dang car. Beautiful, beautiful. Has Elliott Drummond taken back the lead? He has not, but T. Samuel Huff still leads our race. But 8 out of 44 laps. Well, you want to know what those other laps came to? 36 of 44 for Elliott Drummond. Now Trevor Huff's going to lead 9 of 44. Jason Radcock obviously had a battle earlier. He's in the middle of two cars. Might have someone. Here he goes. Outside. No, he's not. 46 and 150. Under him. Side by side. And he's going to make the move side by side. Still, he's got it. 46 and 150. This has been a great playoff race so far. Not many battles on the track, but you want to know what? That's probably for the better. Because if there were a lot of battles on the track, we'd have a lot of cautions, and that's no fun. You really don't want a caution fest because you want to watch people race like this. This is amazing racing. Now, I'm not calling it boring. This is pretty good. But just because there's not much passing in a race, I believe, is not going to define it boring. If people are going to battle, then people are going to battle. That makes a race exciting. And if they don't battle early in the race, then that just means they're saving their stuff up for the final part of the race, which is important for a race, because you use all your stuff up in the first half, you're not going to make it through the second half, or at least make it in a good position. And I believe pit stops are going to be going on right now, because that was the hugest fall off. Yeah. Pit stop's going on. Elliott Drummond got in the pit road. Everyone's going to start taking their tires. That was very random of me to cut to. I think they're going to be able to exit pit road now. Now, who else on pit lane am I missing? Jordan Kuntz, we really haven't talked about him much. He could go for 4 wins this season, but what is the all-time SRL record for one season in wins? We're going to check that. Give us 1 second here on our stats. Sam Brochu got 9 wins in SRL. Wow, 9. That is a lot of wins. But SRL will have a season 3. This is season 2. Jordan Kuntz has to have 5 more wins in 9 races in order to tie the record. Has to have 6 more wins in 9 races to beat the record. You know, had Kuntz started way earlier, I believe he might have had the record, but unfortunately not. We're going to watch Elliott Drummond now. He might cycle back to the lead. Wait. He's in front of Trevor Huff. He might cycle back to the lead. Oh, God. I just realized I haven't showed that video. Block 52 and 150. Elliott Drummond has cycled back to the lead. I believe that's going to be our last car on pit road. Doesn't really matter. Lap 53 of 150. Here we go. These guys are fighting it out. The 2 car of Drummond, not that far back or far in front of Huff. I should say far back for Huff. 54 of 150, but what happens here? Huff could try sneaky bumper run. You hear a car right there. That camera angle is beautiful. I believe that's 57 of Michael Dyke. Oh, nearly got in the Huff there. Wow. 5 laps down on the racetrack. It is 21:28, aka 9:28 here on the East Coast. And that would be 6:28 for the West Coast. We went live at, I believe, 8:45, 5:45 Eastern Pacific. So this race hasn't really taken that long so far. Every Nashville race I've broadcast have been pretty clean. And I yawned. Nashville has always been, I feel like, I'm not going to go too long on this. I feel like as a broadcaster, you have tracks that you feel really great at and really terrible at. Nashville is just one of those tracks where I'm like, no matter if it's the middle of the day or the middle of the night, I'm always going to yawn. Because it just, I'm not calling the track boring. It just gives me those like vibes of where I just want to sleep. And again, my first ever race broadcast is here. I was really tired, so I don't know. Pocono is just gonna wake me up because it's Pocono. It doesn't have lights. This track does have lights. I mean, I guess. Okay. Well, I guess all the like night lighting makes me tired. I don't know. There's no really good reason for it. I guess. It's just like you have those tracks you feel really good at, really bad at. And Nashville is one of those tracks where I'm decent. I can produce good races here. I just can't commentate. And I just, yeah. Well, focusing back on the matter at hand, often I believe that's going to be Elliott Drummond. Lap 69 or lap 59. Yeah, lap 60. I was waiting for it to update. Then it didn't update. And I'm like, okay, lap 59, lap 60. So Just kind of waiting for this here. We're just sitting back a bit, letting you listen to these beautiful cars, because there's times where you just need to listen to these beautiful cars. Huff isn't really making a move right now. Can't really blame him. I'd save his stuff. We just got onto the Newston. Oh, whoops. Oh, no. Whoa, that's something. We're just kind of waiting for Trevor Huff to make a move. Now I'm going to start commentating, since I was just kind of waiting for someone to make a move. Unfortunately, no one has yet. You know what? We're going to go all around the field, try to find a battle. If anyone here has a favorite driver, do let me know. Oh, wait. We have a battle. We can get both their names. See John A. Smith, but not whoever's behind him. Eric Keeter looking inside now. My apologies there. Eric Keeter, they're side by side. We might just have to get an angle from Jason Rajcock's rear. This is what Rajcock wants to see. He's not in the playoffs. He was someone who had to get claimed off waivers because, well, he was someone that had to give away his playoff spot because he was going to get married in October. And congrats to him for that, honestly. Marriage is more important than iRacing. I want to congratulate him on that. And Eric Keeter has made the pass on John A. Smith, but as I was saying, he did give away his playoff spot to someone else. Some lucky person here in the SRL League, lap 66 and 150. 66 is a very beautiful number. Glad we're on that lap number. Now we're on 67 to 15. Is going to try a pass here on lap 66. That was for them. Now it's lap 67 for them. But my apologies there. I was very late. It marked a little bit. We have a battle once again. That battle is heating up. It's going to be Alexander Schumacher and Aaron Brown. Brown wants his revenge. He might go up to the Schumi. He's not. Got very close. Next time these guys should pit at the earliest is around lap 94 to 96. And I think that should be all for pit stops. Who's going to lead a lap 69 as that's going to be Aaron Brown pulling away. Well, coming to lap 69. Ellie Drummond has what, 53 of 68, now coming to 54 out of 69. Lap 70 now. Overtaker is gone, unfortunately, and here we go, just some pure racing action. Trevor Huff might get to the back bumper of the two. If he does, I'll actually be surprised. Oh, wait. I think he'll almost open up a spot. His tires might be done. Oh, we have a caution for the first time on the speedway here. Our first caution comes out lap 71. It appears to have been not Elliott Coleman. Oh, wait, we might have had a 4-car wreck. We're gonna go check. Schumacher went slow. What happened here? False positive. Here's Walker. False positive yet again. Oh, Malachi Drake. Oh, Malachi Drake. Or not Malachi Drake, Michael Deitch. Wow. What was that? Okay. We're gonna look here. Here's... Alright. Here's Michael Deitch. Jordan Kuntz under him. I assume... Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! What was that? Was that some netcode right there? I can't tell. Also have pit stops going on for anyone curious. Oh, I think that might have been weird netcode. So then he goes back down into, I presume that's going to be the 6. I have no idea who that 6 car is. Oh, just slams up back in the ditch. Oh, to the driver's side too, man. Hard hit for that number 5, or known as the 57. It does say 57, my apologies. Hard hit. Hard hit. Chilling in the pits. He might be out of this race. So, lap 73, 150. $78 to go. Now, who's going to lead our 69 to go lap? We have Elliott Drummond leading 69 to go. Who's going to lead 69? Or, no, he led lap 69. Who's going to lead 69 to go? Whoopsies. You know, if 2 wrongs don't make a right, what about 2 lefts? Do they make a right? I mean, reverse left would just be a right. So I guess. But waiting for the choose cone here. That might be a free pass car. I think that's Michael Deitch. He is an abnormal amount of laps down. Fortunately. We do appreciate his support for coming out here to the racetrack and obviously supporting SRL. That's much appreciated. We're going to ride on board here. And now Elliott Drummond's nose. Who is that car? Who is that driver? That's going to be the 6. Alrighty. $77 to go. I believe the 6 is going to be released. Choose cone comes this time. Drummond outside. Huff inside. And then everyone else you can see in the back there. Now, 37-minute race session, 76 to go. The question is, do they start getting more aggressive, or will they keep it how it was for the first stint of this race? We'll find out here shortly. You can see the 6 car arrive in the back. That was Rodney Roberts. So, coming to the green. We are racing back here at Nashville. Side-by-side action throughout the field. You have Jordan Kuntz in that 99. And there goes Sam Brochu up into the wall. It was not long until we were going to talk about Kuntz again, and he showed exactly why. Look at that. Lowest was 22nd. Highest was 3rd, and he was currently 3rd. Such a good driver. He's going to look to the outside of off. Side by side they are, exiting 4. And now it becomes the Jordan Kuntz show. Absolute dominance from him, unless he will get fended off by another Ford of Elliott Drummond, the 2 car. 73 to go. Oh no, there goes Aaron Brown spinning. Save it. He's not going to save it. It's off the racing service. So they're going to keep it clean, keep it green. Kuntz on the outside of Drummond and might have seen someone on the wall. Doesn't really matter. 72 to go. Side by side and the 1. $72. Yeah, 72. And they're still side by side. They've been side by side for an entire 30 seconds of a lap. I think this is actual super speedway racing here, folks. Now they're not side by side anymore, but oh no, they are. Side by side once again, Jordan Kuntz off the corner exit. We've seen this story before. No, we haven't. He's gonna take the lead. He's kind of waiting on something here. Some pure next-gen sounds. Going to 69. Well, no, Jordan Kuntz has 69 to go. My apologies there. I apologize. 67 to go. Jordan Kuntz, Elliott Drummond, your top 2. Fell out of the top 7, or fell into the top 5, I should say. On a cell from 7th. That's where he ends up. Up here, and Brochu to the back of BD2. There we go. Which is the back. Five to go. And 64. And Brochu's gonna make the pass on Drummond, quick and easy. $64 to go now. Here they go. Exiting 4. Now, not really much to look forward to in this front pack. Both of them are spread out by a few tenths. If we just go a bit farther back. Focus on Eric here, my apologies. He's about to fight Alexander Schumacher. "62 laps remain." Now 61. We're gonna go back to focusing on Elliott Drummond, obviously not our leader. Running a nice, respectable third, but Huff. No, that's not Huff. Whoops. Jordan Kuntz, my bad. Jordan Kuntz obviously came back from where he was, 22nd, and just decided to wake up with violence because he just came out here and started leading laps out of nowhere. Exiting 4, 59 to go. Or 59, I apologize. 59 laps do remain. Michael Deitch is our second car in the garage. He's going to be out of this race. And our ticker's glitching once again, so I apologize for any mistakes this has caused. Nothing I can really do and fix it. So, just kind of waiting here for both the cast guys are gonna find, you know, it's the last 10th, of course. Kind of waiting here. Alright, well, I'll leave you guys to listen to these cars for a few minutes. I will go have a bit of a break, and please do enjoy the sound of these amazing next-gen cars. I apologize for that short break. We just had to take a bit of a small break there. 54 to go. We're getting some energy. I apologize. But now when I'm listening to commentating, I want to apologize for that. But you want to know what this is a good night of, and it's perfect racing. A lot of battles on track, not much passes, but that doesn't exactly mean it's a terrible race. People are a bit spread out, but they're just trying to take it easy. Then when it hits 20 to go, it's go time. Maybe even 25 to 30 to go, depending on who you ask. So obviously the Music City 200. Jordan Kuntz has led 20 laps. And so far that's quite interesting. To go. Nashville has beautiful blue walls, I want to mention that. Just watching the static cams. Here is Blaze McKinney fighting with Trevor Huff. Oh no. Alright, well, while iRacing didn't like us, Trevor has gotten to the bottom of Blaze McKinney. Can you make the move? McKinney really doesn't want to give him it, but if he does, then that's fair racing. But side by side, here we go. They're not going to do it. Unfortunate. "49 laps do remain, however. These guys are still side by side. Huff looking inside. McKinney wanted the crossover. Can he get the switch back here? Or whatever move it's called. He's way too far back. See the 15 not that far behind. You're Chicago and Malachi Drake have an interesting battle. Oh, you have a 2-car, or a 3-car battle. 48 to go. They're side by side in the 3. Now those guys are separated by a few cars. Looks like Shumi and Rajkok are not even separated by a car, and then oh, now they're all separated by just one singular next-gen car. Rajkok under the 68. Oh no. Not gonna get a good view of this. I apologize. The 71 does make the pass. 46 to go. Nothing really much happening. But now Jordan Kuntz is getting challenged from Elliott Drummond. .45 to go. You know, if you guys were watching last week here on SRL, oopsies. Oh no. If you guys were watching last week here on SRL, I wonder if you guys have seen that amazing finish. If not, let me describe it to you. So, the track is Darlington 2023, okay? Just imagine Darlington. Alright. Now imagine Jordan Kuntz dominating that race. Per usual in Jordan Kuntz fashion. Two cautions do come out at the end of the race, but that's just how it is. And someone out of nowhere by the name of Luke Peters comes off of into turn 3 behind the 99. Comes out of turn 4 in front of the 99. You've got to go watch that finish. One of the must-watch finishes. If you want to go watch some amazing finishes, it's an amazing finish, and I personally wouldn't like to miss out on it. The same event could happen here. That was Luke Peters' first ever SRL win, and I believe Proximity's first ever SRL win in SRL. .43 to go, now 42. Very beautiful number, by the way. Kuntz has pulled a bit away. 41 to go now. Laps remain. Laps are counting down pretty quick. The 2 wants to get to the back number of 99 so bad. He really wants to get there so he can kind of try to move him out the way. 39 laps to remain. Yeah, happening. 39 laps to remain. .99 has been dominating this race. 2 just wants to stay up there with him in case the 99 uses all of his stuff up or anything else. Oh, they're side by side now. My apologies there. I'm sorry. But they might go back side by side if Kuntz can look under. Michael Dykes goes yet another lap down. Kuntz has just had the biggest fall off in human history. Could it be worse than the 2023 Arizona Diamondbacks? Who knows? We're gonna move up and go check where he is. Move down in the order. I need to mention. Oh wait, it's that time of day again where you have to come in the pits for your required service. Drummond has decided not to, at least yet. .35 laps do remain. I think these guys need one more stop and they make it straight to the end, no matter what. Also within 100 laps to go. It's lap 117. We've been live for the past hour 17. Man, this did not feel that long of a race. Lap 34, or 34 to go, I mean. It was not that long ago when I started saying lap 34. It's been a pretty clean race in general. I guess respecting people in racing does go a long way. How it all works. Now Aaron Schugel in pit road. Oh, here comes Elliott Drummond down pit road. We were watching him. Oh boy, everyone comes in a bit fast. We're gonna ride on board with Elliott Drummond for the final stop of the night here. We're back here. Elliott Drummond has taken a great pit stop. Now he's going to be a bit far back, waiting if anyone else will. Not this time. Good stop from Drummond, however. When he scrolls back around on the ticker, you'll be able to see him. Let's make predictions of where he is. I'm gonna say 12th, and my timing screen does not work, so I really can't cheat. I think this race has been going on for under an hour. Now people are gonna start to pit. He's gonna be 5th, so he's gonna cycle back out into the lead, which is crazy. Drummond generally has a control over this race. Where's Jordan Kuntz at? I gotta find the 99. Here's the 99. Actually, no. Kuntz is a bit far ahead. One car in pit road, and that's gonna be the 48. 29 laps do remain. Probably Marabella, Gavin Austin, and Glenn Bundren Jr. That's going to be your 13th, 14th, 15th. We're just trying to wait for the leader to whoop around here. Roberts and Brown. Or no. Oh, wait, whoa, we've got a wreck. All right, 29 to go. Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay, we've got to take a good look at this. I have no idea what happened. Entering the final part of the race, we have a wreck. Do they go green for the next 20 laps, or do they not? We'll find out here in a minute. Oh, wait, why am I spectating Gavin Austin? I have no idea. It was Shane DeMantova who wrecked. Him, Corey Lyles, Aaron Brown all had tangles. So they were all battling back here. Brown got in front of the 20. They went 3 wide. Brown just hit the wall and collected them all. Not really much DeMantova and Lyles could do. More Brown just hitting the wall, and we're gonna go on board with DeMantova here for that entire lap, so enjoy this. Alright, I guess that's all the views we really need. Schumacher and Brown in the pit road. Juice gun, I believe, is this time's, or no, next time by. So we will have the juice cone soon. I apologize for tonight, guys. I've been a bit tired, but there's Shane DiMantova. Just letting everyone by. Oh, my apologies there. And Elliott Drummond, I believe, in second now, going to be behind Jordan Coons. Going to have a fair share to fight with Coons here and try to get his spot number 1 back. And we're just going to wait. So there's Drummond in the beautiful number 2. Number not up to date, but oh no. Apologies there. Just give it one more second. I apologize. At least you guys don't miss choose cone. Choose cone coming to this time. Oh, he goes to the high side, so that's gonna be alright. So that's Drummond on the high side, Kuntz on the low side. We know Drummond was good on the high side earlier. Top 3 right now. Kind of top 2. Top 5 for right now. Obviously, Rodney Roberts not first, but Kuntz, Drummond, Drake, Huff, and I believe Brochu. Oopsies. How much has the weather changed? Dynamic. Or it's not dynamic. There was your weather from earlier, if you're curious. 25 laps remain. Here we go. Coming for the final segment of tonight's race. Tonight's event. An hour and 25-minute broadcast here. But we're going to go green here. 10:10 p.m. on the East Coast. 7:10 p.m. on the West. Coming to the green. 25 laps to go. Huff going to push that 2 car and try to get a great restart here. And we are green flag racing. And, oh, they're wrecking in the back. There might be another yellow for Shane DiMantova. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there is. There's just not calling that without a yellow. That's unfortunate, maybe. You have to remember Jason Alexander's in here too. So, I just saw Shane DiMantova. Or was that Jason Alexander? That was Jason. Oh wow, look at it from the person all the way in the back. That was Jason Alexander. I apologize. DiMantova. I thought, well, I mean, the cars look the exact same. Throws me off, but did he get hooked right there? All right, we're going to bring this to an aerial cam, because I'd really enjoy looking at what happened here from a very good point of view. So I think it starts all the way at the front. Let's see here. I think Alexander goes up in there in brown. Maybe both of them just make a racing incident, but then Alexander hard into the wall. Brown just whizzed the car in the Rajcock, and then, yeah, it all just became a domino effect after that. It's very unfortunate. I want to watch that from Jason Rajcock's view. 71 car, of course. Got in the middle of that. I believe got hit by both cars, so we're going to go on board real quick with Jason Rajcock and see what happened there. There goes Gio Turpin in the 84, then everyone else just kind of takes each other out. Fortunately, Rajcock, I believe that's going to be the end of his race. Maybe not. Program work coming up next, the Integrity Ignite series at Darlington on YouTube at https://www.youtube.com/fireballtalksnascar. Again, that's https://www.youtube.com/fireballtalksnascar. So far, that's going to be program work. 21 to go. Integrity Ignite series has 25 laps to go. Very intense battle for first. Now, this is what we've waited for all night, the final 20 laps. I said, were they going to wreck or were they going to keep it clean? We're about to get our answer. They got a bit feisty on that restart last time, but... we are coming back to the green shoes cone being implemented. So this might be the first time Elliott Drummond goes to the inside. Fortunately, not the way we wanted to send our 22 to go, but off this restart, we are coming back to a track cams 22. Crank it up here. So off 20 to go, coming to 19. People warming up the tires. We're coming back to the green, and we are racing once again. And they're getting a bit feisty in the back, but that's okay. Coming back. Oh my gosh. I'm speechless. I am speechless how well gone. Okay. Who started that? I want to know who started that. That was a weird restart. Did they all check up right there? I can't tell. Hold on. So look at that outside line. They all checked up and then everyone just got wrecked. Ooh, wait, ooh. Key commands. We're gonna go check on the 15 here. Coming back to the green, we are green. Everyone checked up. The 15 just got squirrely. Everyone just died behind the 81. Everyone else. There goes the entire field just died. There's John A. Smith heading down pit road. Jordan Kuhn Swedes with 17 to go. Just kind of waiting here for everything to go green. Alright, I think this time by is going to be the choose cone. $16 to go. Coons takes the inside. Malachi Drake on the outside. There you have Elliott Drummond on the inside. And everyone else following. Malachi Drake really wants to try to get a jump. That outside line did get messed up last restart, but final restart here. Alright, we're coming back to the green. Hopefully for the final time. 15 to go. Let's see if we can have a fine, clean 15 laps. We are green once again. And they seem to get off the line pretty well. Entering one, Kuntz on the outside. No one's going to be on his inside. He's going to be clear for a good corner entry. Good arc into the corner, good exit off corner. I think he's going to have it here, unless Drummond will have something for him. No, well, that's bad. Now 13 to go here. Off a corner exit, 12 to go. I saw someone on the apron. Oh, there's Huff into the wall. Does that affect anyone? No, he's just going to be keeping up there. Good. Oh, no. Come on, man. What happened? Did someone wreck that I didn't see? I thought everyone was clean. I thought... Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, my bad, my bad. Was that even caused by Huff? No, that was something completely different. That was the 20 car, I believe, of Shane DiMantola. Oh, they went 3 wide, everyone wrecked, and... Yeah, that's all. All she wrote. Just how the way tables turn, I guess. I guess we can go on an onboard on the 56. I believe that's going to be Corey Lyles. So you kind of see everyone just kind of squeezed there. You know what? Let's go back and turn 1. Go into his cockpit. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what. That was not a good idea whatsoever. Not a million years was that working. So 11 to go. Hopefully the next restart is our last restart. Caution the Integrity Night Series at Darlington. If anyone's curious, but we're going to focus on our race for now. Oh my god, what did I miss? My fault. I was not reading chat. Ugh. You know what? Where is Gavin? We're gonna go on board with him to make it up. So, here he is. There's Gavin Austin. He's not in a VCR. I would have interviewed him. Unfortunate. Alright, choose code next time by. Or this time by now. Alright, now we're coming back to the green. Jordan Kuntz, you have... Oh, you're Drummond. Who's in third? I have no idea. I can't tell with that black car. That's Sam Brochu. Brochu, Malachi Drake rounding out your 5th spot. That's going to be Walker. Just Walker. I know I saw like 15 years away. I apologize, Gavin, but 10 to go. I wasn't looking at chat. I apologize. Choose cone this time. This might get pretty intense here. 9 to go. We're going to come back to green with 8. Hopefully this race does finish up quickly. I do want to see who's going to be a contender for the next 8 races. And I think everyone else here does want to also. So we're getting ready for another amazing restart here in the SRL Cup Series. We're coming back to your green flag racing here. And we're green once again in the SRL Cup Series. Coots had an amazing restart, but everyone was able to catch up. Everyone's in the wall. Oh my god. I reckon once again. Hopefully not a yellow, but I think it will be. It's not going to be yellow, thankfully. Did they wreck? I thought they did, but apparently not. Wow. Okay. 7 to go. Side-by-side battle for second. Drummond's trying to hold on to his second. He's going to keep it in there as a caution for what? I have no idea what I missed. What did I miss? Was it this? This is quite possibly the most random event I've seen. What happened? If anyone has a nice explanation of what wreck just happened, I would gladly appreciate it. Okay, well I think we found it. It's this, but so there was only one car involved. There's Gavin. No, wait. And who else was involved? Wait, I think Gavin was. No. Yeah, he was. So Gavin was involved. Then what was the caution called for? Was it that? I think so. Well, I've got no idea. 6 to go. We're going to come back to the green with it, like maybe 2 to go. Hopefully in a natural green, like checkered fashion. I have no idea what the caution was for. All right, so 5 to go. And choose cone next time by. All right, it's time for an amazing race. Hopefully our final restart of the night. I really hope. I'm pretty excited though to see that whoever does seem strong. Alright, so we're gonna go to a green white checkered here. I apologize for that. Where to go? Cooch chooses the inside. Drummond back to the inside. Brochu back on the outside. That's going to be Walker on the outside. Drake on the inside. 15 on the outside. So here we go, 3 to go. It's going to be heater. Okay, 3 to go. We are ready for the finish. We're going to come back to a green white checkered. Three to go. We're coming back to the green for our first playoff race here in the SRL Cup Series Season 2. And we are racing. We are green. Everyone's going to stack up. Brochu with a horrible start. That means the entire inside just has it. Let's hope no one hits a wall off turn 2. Oh my God. They're spinning again. Please don't have a caution. And, okay, there we go. We have a reason for a caution. Boys McKinney into the outside wall head on. I think that would be a legitimate reason for a caution. Someone spinning off into the grass, not really much of a caution if they're off the racing line in my opinion, but obviously race director think a different way, but maybe that's just me. I don't know, but I apologize for that. And McKinney, I apologize. Oh my gosh. What happened to that car? Like, what happened? How bad did he hit the outside wall? We're about to find out. So, if I can please go forward a bit. Here's Boys McKinney. The entire outside checked up. Then Smith spins, and then McKinney spins. Someone hit him. Oh! Another car ground fluid. That's going to be Gio Turpin. I want to go on board with Gio Turpin right there. What could he have done in that situation? Really not much. To go on board with the 48, by the way, because he spun earlier in the lap, and I want to see what happened there. His entire outside line checks up. He goes down, and he spins. Whoa, was that someone in the wall? Oh my gosh, we did not see that angle. Whoa! Who was that? I have no idea who that was. I will say heads, personally. I was gonna get tails on this just because he can lie to me, he can spread misinformation. Three to go. We're going back to a green white checkered once again. Let's hope we don't have another restart like that, because that was kind of unpleasant as Sam Brochu checked up. That got me worried and honestly kind of messed up the flow of the outside line. Not really what you want to see, but still, no matter what this is racing, anything can happen. Three to go. I think choose code next time by. Who just flew by? I have no idea. But probably the only car on the speedway that's going full speed at the moment. I believe, yes, this time is the choose cone, so we are coming back to the green ASAP. Alright, well, here we go, coming back to the restart. And hopefully our final restart of the night. Kuntz on the inside. That's going to be Malachi Drake on the outside. And we are back racing, 3 to go. No bad stack up this time. That's pretty good. Someone onto the apron, but that's not really going to matter. Malachi Drake Drummond side by side. No one into the wall off turn 2, please. My wish was my command. We're going to get exactly that. Kuntz is going to lead. Can he go for 4? I think he has 4 right here if Drummond can't do anything. Drummond has to get to the back bumper of that 99 by turn 2 to have a chance at anything. White flag in the air finally. Coming into turn 1, nothing's gonna really happen, maybe. Into turn 2. I am correct, but can Drummond do anything? Is he gonna send it? No, he isn't. He might try to get into Kuntz. Or by bump and run him, and he's gonna try to get to him. He's not gonna be able to. Jordan Kuntz, win number 4 here in the SRL Cup Series. Wow. One intense finish. I probably knew he had it in his bag. Maybe Drummond had something for him, and Drummond comes home with a second. Kuntz is going to be really strong this playoffs. I think Drummond too, if he can perform this well. Pretty intense. And yeah. Well, we'll get you your results then. A commercial break and then some interviews. So hopefully we do see you then. And we're gonna wait for our interviews. Let's watch Jordan Kuntz do a bit of his burnout. Just enjoy the beauty Wow, that's win number 4 on the season. Trying to find a good camera here. All right, well, your race results right here. Give them a minute to load out. All right, Jordan Kuntz first, Olia Drummond second, Malachi Drake third, Benjamin A. Walker fourth, Gavin Austin fifth, Alexander G. Schumacher sixth, Sam Brochu seventh, Riley Marabello eighth, Eric Keeter ninth, and 10th is going to be on our next page, Shane D. Mantova, 11th, T. Samuel Huff, 12th, Jason Rajcock, 13th, Corey Lyles, 14th, Gio Turpin, 15th, Aaron Schugel, 16th, John A. Smith, 17th, Blaze McKinney, 18th, Glenn Bunger Jr., 19th, Jason Alexander, 20th is going to be Aaron Brown, 21st, Michael Deitch, 22nd, I want to say Rodney Roberts, and 23rd rounding out, or no, 21st is going to be Rodney Roberts, 22nd is going to be Michael Deitch, and 23rd rounding out your field is Ollie Reeves, and race control Luke Mahone. Thank you for tonight, and we're going to go back onto a commercial break, so we'll see you here in a minute.
This message is brought to you by the rebrand of Throttle.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Well, we're back here. Malachi Drake finishing a nice, respectable third. Now, we're going to do our top 3 interview. Welcome to the booth, Malachi Drake. Second week in a row, I believe you're here. And for the reason you want to be this time. Correct? Let's see if he has a copy. Malachi Drake, you have a copy?
You hear me?
Yeah, we do. All right, well, you're in the booth this time for a reason you want to be. How does it feel?
It feels good this time. Finally, get a top 3. Been close several times this season, so to finally get one, it feels good.
Yeah, amazing race out there. How was, like, I don't know, the last 25 laps or so, a ton of cautions. How did you manage to avoid all the chaos out there?
A lot of it was just kind of got lucky to not be involved in any of it. I figured once we get that late race caution that just like in real life, it gets wild at the end. And main goal was just hopefully not get involved in anything and don't do anything to put myself back there on a restart or make a mistake. And it just worked out.
Yeah, any place you go, anywhere you go, I think, well, you're going to find a lot of chaos on the restart. And one final question. I can't remember if you're in the playoffs or not, are you?
I am.
Okay, good. So now that you have all of this consistency coming from Nashville with a top 3, how do you feel carrying that over to Pocono? I think I raced against you at Pocono once, and I think you did pretty well there. So maybe, just maybe, do you think you can get another top 3 at Pocono?
I think it's definitely possible. I like Pocono. I especially like the strategy that goes into Pocono most of the time. So we'll see if that presents itself. That'd probably be my best opportunity to get a top 3. But the goal is to top 5 at least at Pocono, and just see how it goes. Anything can happen.
Yeah, well, any sponsors you want to thank before we do let you go?
Thank you for broadcasting, and to Schumacher for putting on this league, and for Luke Mahone for doing the out of race admin tonight for us.
Yeah, Luke Mahone was up there. I respect him for doing all of that. Well, thank you for your time. Hopefully we do see you next week at Pocono and for an interesting one there.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Well, normally I wouldn't interview first, but welcome Jordan Kuntz. Well, first before second. I don't do that anymore. But, well, in this special case where Elliott Drummond hasn't showed up, fourth win of the season. Do you feel good?
Yeah, I feel good, especially after the mistakes I did in qualifying, and I was with the 22nd place starting position, so knew I had a lot of work to do after my mess up of qualifying, and played the beginning part of the race, just learning the car, learning the track, learning everybody and how the race was going to play out. Got lucky with the long run to gain a lot of track position, and of course, those few cautions in the middle part of the race just helped even out everything and bring me to the front. And yeah, I think I really got lucky there at the end with all those cautions. I got damage from Trevor running me over entering the pits, and it really didn't help me, but it all worked out in the end.
Yeah, unfortunately that did happen, but still, fortunately you got first coming to the Pocono now. With the first place and your fourth win of the season, do you think you could beat the all-time SRL wins record of 9 wins this season, and do you think you'll have the consistency at Pocono to do it?
I think Pocono is going to be really hard just to be running up front. I think from watching the Coke race a few weeks ago, it's probably going to be a draft race, so probably that you're going to have many people battling for the win. So it's going to be really who's had the track position, strategy, and just overall consistency next week to stay up front and pull off a win. But I think to even get 9 wins would be a stretch with the remaining races, but anything is possible, and I'm going to take all the opportunities to come.
Yeah, and with all of that said, you were talking about the chaos earlier. Did you think you were ever going to be involved in that chaos, or did you just know that you were going to be up front the entire time and avoid all of it?
Well, I knew whenever I got into the top 5 in that one caution that I would know I was ahead of most of the chaos that would happen, so I was almost certain that I wouldn't be in a wreck, and I wasn't even really thinking about being in a wreck the entire race. I was always thinking about the win and having that on the cards. But it just, the wrecks on the end and throughout the race just played into my favor massively.
Yeah, obviously a great mindset to have. And any sponsors you do want to thank before we do let you go?
I would like to thank everybody who puts on this league. Luke Mahone for being the race control for this race. I think he did a really good job. Um, and everyone at Peak Performance, John Jones, Dylan Parker, and all of them who have brought me onto an amazing team. And yeah, and you for broadcasting this race. It's
Yeah.
going to be amazing to watch back.
Yeah, I mean, my commentary was good, hopefully. But thank you for your time. We'll see you next week at Pocono, hopefully, and enjoy your win, your fourth win of the season.
Thank you.
No problem. And that's Jordan Kuntz, obviously Elliott Drummond, our final podium finisher in the second spot now for Jordan Kuntz tonight.
I mean, I feel like if we actually were able to race, but I mean, it was impossible because you had squirrels in the back just running around and wrecking each other. I mean, probably could have had a good battle. I mean, I could have passed him, he could have held me off. I mean, who knows? But we never got that. So, I mean,
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. Now, I do want to mention one thing about that chaos. How did you feel with that chaos? Did you think you'd ever fall back and get into the wrecks, or did you think that you could escape it all and be fine?
I mean, I just was thinking, man, I'm never gonna pass him because literally there was no possible way. It'd take you a lap to like get going, and then like half a lap to get going, and by then you're in such dirty air that it's literally impossible. We could have had a 10-lap shootout, but no, they wreck as per. So, I mean, I'm just frustrated because I feel like I had the fastest dominant car of the race. But I mean, it's gonna credit Jordan Kuntz with leading the most laps because he led like I don't know, like 30 at the very end
Yeah.
because of that chaos. So I mean, it's just frustrating. Like it happens every week, and it's like really upsetting me because like I get